Yes, squad, welcome back to another video. If I was a 13-year-old, that's 21 years ago. If I was a 13-year-old, everything I've learned over the last few years of coaching and playing professional rugby, this is what I would do to learn to tackle properly. And these are the drills that I would do on my own or with a partner to help improve it. Let's get into it.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back.
Yes, squad, welcome back to another video from me, Ben, John, the rugby trainer. I've got an exciting one today. I'm going to share some secrets with you on how I've helped so many players online improve their tackling, from their confidence to the efficiency, to being dominant in the contact, and also safety. So I've got 12 drills for you. So if I was a 13-year-old, 20 plus years ago, I'd be doing these drills now, trying to progress my tackling. And these are the drills that you can do with a pad, with a partner, that's going to help you, all right? We're looking at footwork, we're looking at strength, we're looking at what you do with a grip, we're looking at your movement, we're looking at driving through the contact. There's a lot here to unpack, so make sure you've got a notepad, pen, you take some notes and revisit this video over and over again just to pick up little parts of what I'm saying, all right, to help your tackling. And the main thing is you need to practice. You need to be consistent with your practice, and that doesn't mean that you smash each other or you do full contact all the time. You can work on elements of your tackle to help you knit together when you're doing your full contact work in your team training sessions, right? So make sure you're consistent with your practice and you look for quality rather than quantity. Right, 12 drills. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be exciting. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. The first 3 drills of this video is all to do with your warming up, things that I want you to add regularly to your training to get you stronger. So this first one is the knees over toes lunge, being nice and strong, stable in that front leg, pushing your body weight over that leg, keeping your heel on the floor. It's really important that we keep this heel on the floor and then driving back again, staying stable. Again, look, this is the example of what I don't want you to do. I don't want this heel to raise. I want you to keep it flat on the floor, keep it stable, keep it strong. Like this example right here. Again, building leg muscles. I would do a few sets each side, get you nice and strong in this position. It's way harder than it looks. One thing I want you to be aware of this movement is the width of your stance. I use that line just to showcase how wide my width is. I'm not standing on a tightrope. I've got nice wide base. And also this back leg, make sure you don't collapse the heel. Stay strong, stay stable in this front knee to build up strength to help transfer over into our tackles. Drill 2 is the sprint back pedal with control. A lot of players I see when they're sprinting off the line, they're slowing down and they have to go backwards or change direction. They sit and they get out of shape. Look at the 2 differences here. Look at the top frame and look at the bottom. The bottom, I'm controlling my upper body all the way through the movement. I've always got that forward lean, so it's easier for me to change direction and adjust to anything that happens in front of me. The third drill of this warm-up sequence is working on your core, making sure you're nice and stable and strong in your core. Your shoulder stability is great, but also then bringing an element of power in, because in our tackles, we need to explode through the hit, transfer power. Like you saw there, I jump as high as I possibly can. One thing I want you to take notice of is how still my body is. There's no rocking from left to right. I'm staying strong, staying stable, and then when I'm ready, feet by my hand and explode up in the air. This is what I don't want you to do. As you reach out and balance on one hand, I don't want your knees to cave in. I want you to keep them as strong and as still as possible, grazing the floor. So if you're liking these drills already, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video and drop in the comments below which part of the tackle are you struggling with. Are you struggling with the fear of getting hurt, the confidence in the contact, or technique? Let me know in the comments below because it's going to help me create content for you. Right, let's get back to the drills. Drill 4 is max squeeze on the pad with tennis balls. So you're going to pick up 2 tennis balls. And your aim of this is to do the ring of steel, but clamp in real tight. And you're going to squeeze for 5 seconds. You're going to reach around, squeeze your arms and pull your elbows as close to your body as you possibly can, whilst tucking your head in and squeezing your cheek on the soft part, which would be the cheek of a opposition player. Drill 5 is a 1-step max squeeze. So you're going to now shift left or shift right. You're going to hold for 5 seconds and squeeze it as hard as you possibly can whilst being on top of the pad. So shift left, shift right, use the correct shoulder. As you hit, you wrap, you squeeze, and you pull in your elbows to your hips as tight as you possibly can for 5 seconds, max effort. Drill 6 is the same as the previous drill, but the only difference is as you hit now, you're going to max squeeze, but you're going to pump your legs at the same time. So as you shift, You hit, you squeeze as hard as you can, and then you're going to pump your legs until the bag stops dead, or you do it for 5 seconds. The next 3 drills is all about your hit, your timing, and your connection. Drill number 7 is the kneeling hit and chase. So you're going to step 1 stride back from the bag in a lunge position. You're going to crouch forward, stay relaxed, then you're going to step forward, stay nice and low, and accelerate into the bag while squeezing and chasing your feet. And once you're down in that kneeling position, I want you to lock eyes on the target, exactly where you want to hit, and focus on that all the way through until you make connection. Drill 8 is the 3-level tackle drill. You're going to get a pen, you're going to get some tape, and you're going to create 3 different levels: low, medium, and high. 1 quad height, 1 hip height, and 1 just below the sternum. Name them 1, 2, and 3. I want you then to fix your eyes on the number, and you're going to hit that number and adjust your height according to that number to adjust your tackle technique. So again, we're going to go back to the shift setup. You're going to shift to the left, to the right, pick the right shoulder to hit with, and then you're going to call a number out yourself. Lock your eyes on that number, hit and chase through the bag. Drill number 9 then is around the corner and hit. This is going to put stress on your footwork and your ability to get your foot in nice and close, squeeze the bag, and chase your legs through the hit. If you push the pace coming around the corner and you're not in control of your footwork, you're going to get into a poor tackle position like I just did in that repetition. Our aim is to get that foot in the middle of the bag, hit, chase your legs through, and finish on top of the bag in a nice, strong, dominant position. Right, before we dive into the final 3 drills, I've got something for you. If you want to improve your tackling fast and you're serious about building confidence in this area, make sure you check out my tackle guide. Players who have followed it have seen some serious improvement in their contact skills. And one player's even said it's made a massive difference to the confidence in their tackling. It's a step-by-step downloadable PDF that you can use and add to your own training that has 5 drills and tips to help you improve this area. All you gotta do is click this link above my head now and buy it for just £7. Only £7. You can get it now, get the tackle guide, and start leveling up your contact skills. Right, let's get back to the video. So the final 3 drills are exercises you can do with a teammate in your team training session or just after your training session. So drill number 10 is the approach, read, and hit. You're both going to run forward. There's going to be a bag in the way. Your attacker is going to step one way. You're just going to adjust, get your feet right, drop your height, hit, squeeze them tight, chase them back a few steps, making sure you're doing left and right, and there's no pre-planning on where the attacker is going. You've just got to read their shape. Drill 11 is the triangle tackle technique drill. This is an element of fitness. You're just going to go back and forth, left shoulder, right shoulder, getting the technique right, squeezing, hitting, chasing through, dropping your height, all the techniques that we've been touching on, but under a little bit of fatigue. Drill 12 is the 3-cone live drill. Again, you can start off nice and slow just to get the technique right, but there's 3 different color cones. You're going to shift to that cone and make a tackle from that direction correctly, squeezing, chasing back, and hitting through. Yes, there we go. That is the 12 drills to help you improve your tackling. If I was a 13-year-old, I'll be doing these regularly. Not the last 3. The last 3 I'll be doing it in team training sessions in that practice environment. But the first 9, I'll be doing that on my own quite regularly, working on different parts of the tackle, okay? That is going to help you build your confidence, your efficiency, your safety, and also your dominance in contact. And if you want to speed up, make sure you get your hands on my tackle guide. It's only £7, and it can help you fast track into improving your tackle skills, all right? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment below what skill you want me to touch on next. See you next time.